Hello, fans. This Sunday we have an amazing fixture between Manchester United and Liverpool at Old Trafford. Actually, these two teams are the bitter greatest rivals in the history of English Premier League. And this game is just not only historical, but these teams are playing for pride and they are also playing for three crucial points. But in the historical context, what does this game mean? Like between the two clubs, Liverpool and Manchester United, they have 39 titles between them, and this is the most intense fixture in the footballing world, dating back in the centuries where the two giants have really dominated the English football. Um, in the recent years, we've seen unforgettable clashes between the two sides, from last minute winners to high scoring thrillers. These stakes are so high in this game, and the atmosphere is always electric, be it at Anfield or be it at Old Trafford. So we just want to look heading into this match. What is the form between Liverpool and Manchester United? Which team is now on form? Actually, looking from the side of Anslot, he has really come in and he's really commanding his style of play and his game. And on the other side, his counterpart, Eric Ten Hag, is still struggling to get identity and identify which players to fit in what position to play for Manchester United. So it is a struggle of ideas in the other Manchester United side. But Liverpool side are currently very comfortable after winning their season opening matches, and Manchester United just winning the game against Fulham and then coming losing against Brighton said that really scored a last gasp winner through Yao Pedro. Is this something to for us to look at? Is it actually, will it really matter coming into this game? But I actually think that this is just a form of the first few matches of the Premier League, and maybe this electrifying match between Manchester United and Liverpool at Old Trafford will actually raise up the scope for both managers to decide which player will come in handy to help the teams. Um, and actually just looking at the star players who have been very key for both teams. For Liverpool side, an informed Mohamed Salah has been doing great work, and I guess coming into this fixture, Mohamed Salah is going to be a force to reckon with for Manchester United defenders. And actually, I'm just finding it somehow harder to pick a player from Manchester United who is going to make a difference for their season. Looking at Marcus Rashford, he's come on very well right from the time he came from the academy, but at the moment, Marcus Rashford is not in any form or not at top level football. So I tend to think that the United side, maybe I can look at a very intelligent player like Bruno Fernandes. Maybe he will be a key player maker. But Eric Ten Hag chooses to play this same player false nine, and yet he has a striker on his bench. So Zaxi being signed from Bologna, does it mean he is not a number 9? So I guess Ten Hag is still looking for the right players. But I'm seeing Amad Diallo. He has really improved his game, coming in handy for Manchester United. And I guess another player, looking at Garnacho. Garnacho is a very impactful player, whether coming off the bench or whenever he starts the game. He's a very great player. So apart from Mohamed Salah, we have very creative players in the Liverpool midfield, and back defensively we have Virgil van Dijk, who does the great job at Liverpool. So hopefully Ancelotti still has some key players who are going to be very impactful on this game. And coming in this game, it's anything goes. This is anything goes between Liverpool and Manchester United because of the rivalry they've had for very, very, very many years. And this is just another battle which will be won by the number of goals scored. So it's all about which team is going to go out creative wise, try and maintain a certain form of play, and just try and keep a certain system of play, and it will be a winnable game for any team that is going to play, I think, by just maintaining a certain pattern. And I think Anslot has that over Eric Ten Hag. But remember, Eric Ten Hag is also full of surprises whenever big matches arises, and he tends to make the right decisions anytime when actually he does play bigger teams. And just tactically, both managers, so they have very, very many big decisions to make. And Eric Ten Hag, his style of play not yet to be identified, but I think Anslot has a very identical player, and I guess he is really stamping out that on the Liverpool players. So I guess in this game, maybe Liverpool might just dominate the possession, and maybe on the counter attack, they might be very dangerous. And Mohamed Salah might be that key player to help the Anslot side. What can we expect from this game? It's always difficult to predict such a game, but based on the current form and setup of both teams, it will be a fair result to say that this game might be a draw between the two sides, and it's going to be a very tight contest, but not a high scoring match, but it will be a very high contested match between the two sides. And what Manchester United can do, maybe if they do exploit the spaces left by Liverpool's high line, they could come away with the win. But if Liverpool manage to impose their pressing game, United could find themselves on the back foot in this game. So I'm leaning towards a draw in this game. Liverpool versus Manchester United, it will be a draw of either 0-0 or 1-1. So whatever happens in this game, it's going to be one of the fascinating games of the first openers of the English Premier League. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen in this massive game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and don't miss any of my upcoming content. See you next time. It has been my time on the review show of Prince Sports TV between Manchester United and Liverpool. Have a lovely night.